We chose to do our Wikispace project on William Shakespeare, as he is the founder of our modern language. His influence on our modern life and the insights into the medieval life are phenomenal. Shakespeare's plays form the basis for modern drama and our childhood stories, especially the likes of Romeo and Juliet. We grow up listening to them, and even in some cases living them, and so we can easily relate to them. We found it interesting how someone who lived so long ago could still be so important to a society centuries into the future. His personal life is not very well known, another excuse for us to research him. The sheer detail of his pieces and the words he brought to the English language inspired us to delve deeper into the world of Shakespeare, to dissect his pieces and relive the plays and the fairy tales we had grown up with. In short, we love Shakespeare because he is a legend.
William Shakespeare was born on the 23rd of April 1564 and died on the 23rd of April 1616. He was an English poet and playwright, widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language. His surviving works consist of 38 plays, 154 sonnets, 2 long narrative poems, and along with several other poems. His plays have been translated into every major living language and are performed more often than those of any other playwright. At the age of 18, he married Anne Hathaway, with whom he had 3 children, Susanna and the twins Hamlet and Judith. Between 1585 and 1592, he began a successful career in London as an actor, writer, and part owner of a playing company called the Lord Chamberlain's Men, which was later known as the King's Men. He appears to have retired to Stratford around 1613 at age 49, where he died 3 years later. Shakespeare produced most of his known work between 1589 and 1613. In his life he wrote 38 plays ranging from many tragedies like Hamlet, Macbeth, and Romeo and Juliet, to many history plays like Henry VIII and his really famous one, Julius Caesar. He also wrote many comedies like A Midsummer Night's Dream, A Comedy of Errors, and Taming of the Shrew.
Establishing a specific date is difficult, but it is strongly believed that the Taming of the Shrew was first performed in the year 1593. A drunken tinker is tricked by a nobleman into believing that he is a lord. During the ruse, players come on stage and begin to perform the play. Many Elizabethan plays began this way, using a framing technique to introduce their stories, much like Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales. The play within a play is the tale of 2 sisters, Bianca, who is sweet and has many suitors, and Katharina, a shrew of a woman who no one wants to marry. Bianca has 2 suitors at the start of the play, named Gremio and Hortensio. Another young man by the name of Lucentio immediately falls in love with her as well. Before any of them can marry her, however, the sisters' father, Baptista, introduces a rule that Bianca can marry only when Kate does. Shakespeare's audience would have understood the convention that the younger sister could not marry before the older. Thus, Kate's shrewish disposition stands as a direct opposition to her sister's happiness. A man by the name of Petruchio arrives, agrees to tame Kate and take her for his wife. Thus begins a long, sometimes violent and humorous courtship. The contrasts between the 2 couples are strong. Bianca and Lucentio's is a typical romantic and conventional relationship, whereas Kate and Petruchio's is the complete opposite. The play ends with Kate displaying a new and improved attitude towards other people and professing her love for her husband. It appears that Petruchio's method of taming the shrew has been successful, and all is well. The message Shakespeare brings to his audience through this play is that harmony in marriage is essential if domestic life is to prosper. Moved! In good time, let he who moved you hither remove you hence. I knew you at the first you were immovable.
Why? What is immovable?
A joined stool.
Thou hast hit it. Come, sit on me.
Asses are made to bear, and so are you.
Women are made to bear, and so are you.
No such jade as you of me, you mean?